We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And we're underway here in South Philly. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Benson. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Okay, ready.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, and man, boy, did they ever.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Benson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down.
70 Lion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Let's go. Check go.
They'll try it now with Benson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Cowboys.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So Give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him.
The football here as it'll come out to the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete right side. The 1st round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
To the air now on first and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. In motion, Lamb. They'll stick with him again. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Third and a yard. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll drop to throw. Taking off.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain, 2nd down.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
His throw left side is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Here we go, set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most, a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way in.
square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine.
Was 5, but let's check the call. They'll look to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This is intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. They'll go again with Benson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's going to have An Eagles first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's complete to Rice. And he's in! Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Second and 7. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now, faking the give. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Cowboys 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll throw out of the gun. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.